registration. But sadly, too many states are making it harder for folks to vote. 50 years ago today, President Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act into law to protect this precious right. It broke down legal barriers at the state level and at the local level that were keeping African Americans from exercising their constitutional right to vote. ID laws that on the surface sound good. Everybody in theory is supposed to be included. But part of the reason we're here today, part of the reason it's so important for us to focus attention on this right is because in practice, we've still got problems. On the ground, there are still too many ways in which people are discouraged from voting. Going to vote in somebody else's name. State legislatures have instituted procedures and practices that, although on the surface may appear neutral, have the effect of discouraging. And that means that the decisions that are made in the corridors of power all across this country begin to reflect the interests of the few instead of the interests of the many. Early voting, online vote, registration. If you poll the average American, they'll say, yeah, well, you have to show your photo ID. But in practice, it turns out that for seniors and for poorer folks, that's not always easy to do. And by the way, it doesn't actually address a real problem because there are almost no instances of people going to vote in somebody else's name